Hey, 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 it's time for Trinity. We're getting you ready to meditate with us on Wednesday night. If you're not part of this process already, go to our website, Adawehi.com. There's an events calendar. You can find our meditation, and then there's a things to do link that will let you sign up so that we can send you an email every week that has the energy. This week, the energy is generosity. It's one of my favorite energies. It's super useful in your life. A lot of people get it wrong, so we're going to explain the ins and outs of generosity. Basically, generosity doesn't work for most people because they give to the need, and that doesn't work. And I'll explain why with a little exercise that I learned a long time ago doing some push hands from a Tai Chi teacher. Let's get my partner out here and I'll show you. This is for a punch. Somebody, does that straight punch where they step in and put their whole weight behind it, try and knock your block off. The Tai Chi way to handle that is that you're going to step in, and this hand's going to kind of hook down. So you kind of do a howdy sort of thing there. Howdy. Hook down, and then this hand's going to come up. So that the whole thing together, excuse me for a second, looks like this. You're going to go step in, you're going to go circle down and hook up. So this motion. So let's try it again. Circle down, hook up, and then she's going to spin. Woo! Send me flying. What this is supposed to teach you, let's do it again. There we go. Is that for generosity to occur, you have to bring some flow to somebody's initiative. Now that initiative can be yours, but initiative and flow have to come together for you to have generosity. If you have a teenage son that's, graduated from college and he's living at home, working a part-time job at the video store and spending all of his time online, and he goes, "Dad, I need $20,000 to pay off my college loans," it's not generosity if you give to him because he's putting nothing into the process. Whereas if that same teenage child says, "I want to be the next Jeff Bezos, I need $20,000 to convert the garage into my factory," you're like, "Oh, okay, you're bringing some initiative, I will bring some flow to join you," and that's generosity. We get it wrong because we give to needy spaces a lot. And that actually diminishes our capacity for generosity. So what we want, again, is this idea that somebody's providing this oomph, this aggression, this initiative. They're jumping forward. But if you meet that, let's say I do it fast. And Jennifer goes, and she tightens up. Watch what happens. It doesn't work because you have to be bringing flow. And that requires that you be in an exhalation phase instead of an inhalation phase. Inhalation, that triggers your sympathetic nervous system. That's the fight or flight, that's the tension, the freeze, the panic. If you breathe out, that's the movement, that's the flow. You're relaxing into it, you're letting your body whip around. If you have to do this spinny move and you tighten up, the thing doesn't work.
Right.
So what you want to do is breathe out as this happens, and then you'll be experiencing generosity because you're bringing some flow to this initiative that somebody's providing. That's the soul and spirit of generosity, bringing the flow, the relaxation, the release to somebody else's where they breathe in and they tighten up and they bring all this tension and this aggression. You got to have that. You got to get off the dime. If your son's laying there on the couch, don't give to him. But if he's got that boldness, that movement, that tension and aggression and the get up and go, then yes, bring some flow to it. You're probably not going to encounter too many situations where somebody punches and you have to grab and spin. It's a nice move, and hopefully you remember it if you're ever in a self-defense situation. But what I really want you to get is the idea that somebody else's should be met with, and you can practice this every day. Anytime you feel some tension, some initiative, some aggression, some energy coming at you in the moment, you need to practice intentionally lengthening your exhale. Do it by audibly breathing. Go. Make sure that your exhale is longer than your inhale. If you do that, you'll be meeting somebody else's movement and initiative with some flow and release of your own, and you will be creating generosity. If you think that stuff's cool, stay tuned for more Trinity.